welcome back. Welcome to another reading with Nephtara Grace. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you're not new, welcome back. I am drinking black tea. I've already had 2 cups of hot water. Oh my goodness, y'all, the energy. It's like all the things going on right now. What I want to say. It's you know what? This is what I'm gonna say. If you are listening, watching this reading, and you feel like you resonate with my readings, you feel like you're like, yeah, I think we're in the same collective. Okay, it's time for you to pop your shit. That's what I want to say. That's what there is to say. It's time for you to literally be out here popping your shit. Now, let me also be clear. Like, this is something I really, really, really want to have, like, get to drive the point home. Fools gonna be foolish. There's not a time coming where fools aren't gonna act like fools. Do you see what I'm saying? So you may be like, well, I would pop my shit, but you know, these fools over here being foolish. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They are fools. It is their job for them to be foolish. That's what they do. So don't worry about them, right? Like, don't even worry about them. Do not think that you cannot be who you are because of someone else. Now, by now, you have gotten a lot of lessons in this. You've gotten a lot of confirmation from the divine about this. And all that's left is for you to literally say, fuck it, I'm gonna pop my shit. And look, and here's what I mean by that. A fool does not go around thinking to themselves, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't be foolish because it might offend so-and-so. No, fools don't say that. We wish they would. We wish they would. But they don't say that. The ignorant person that judges you, that, you know, does these evil deeds against you, doesn't stop and say to themselves, wait a minute, maybe I should just pipe down. No, they don't do that. They literally get up in the morning and they're like, hey, you know what? It's another day and that person is still alive and well. Let me do something dumb. That's really what they do. So I want you to begin to take on, hey, it's another day. I'm alive and well. I have protection. Let me pop my shit. Like that's like, that is literally the assignment. Like, wake up. Like, wake, pray, slay. That's what it is out here. That's what's happening, okay? That's what's happening. We got Thorisaz, Daggaz, and Hagalaz. Thorisaz is like literal protection. Like actual protection. Daggaz is your intuition, right? And then Hagalaz is transformation. So you really, like, literally, there's no exaggeration. You have to do what you feel is right for you. You have to go by your intuition. You can't go by somebody else's mood swings. You can't go by somebody else's low self-esteem. You can't go by somebody else's insecurities. You can't go by somebody else's childhood traumas. Like, you just can't. You can't. You have to go by your intuition, because your intuition has been, like, strengthened on your experiences, okay? Your intuition doesn't get strong based on someone else's life. Your intuition doesn't get strong based on someone else's trauma. Your intuition isn't strengthened through someone else's shadow work. Your intuition is cultivated through your childhood trauma pain. Your intuition is strengthened and built on the backs of your blood, sweat, and tears. And now your intuition is paramount and top tier because of your shadow work and transformation. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to follow your intuition. It's built for you. Your intuition is built for you to carry you through to the promised land, to the other side. It's your intuition that you're riding in. It can't nobody else get in your intuition with you. You see what I'm saying? It's a vehicle. I used to always say your intuition is like your GPS. Listen, it's 2024, about to be 2025. Your intuition is your GPS, your Merkaba light by. Your intuition is all the things at this point. You just got to know it. Don't worry about how it works. Just know that it do work, okay? Your job ain't the how. Your job is that it does. Let's get a goddess energy out here for this. Yeah. No, let's get one. We're not doing. I love y'all. We can't do seven though. We can't do seven. It's deep out here. It's all because haters out here hating and players out here playing, and your spirit team is a no to all of it. Just a note. Just a note. But listen, instead of you being worried about get back, clap back, and all they want you to do is sit out here and pop your shit. They literally just want you to pop your shit, and they're gonna handle everything else in the background. Can you get it? Okay. Let me get a different deck of goddesses, because y'all are like, no, 7 of us must talk. And we'll do that. Like we will have a goddess reading, y'all. I'm gonna do a goddess reading, so all the goddesses can come out and play. But today we're just trying to get a little message. 5:55 on the timer. Just trying to get a little message for the collective as they go about their day. Yeah. It's Sunday, December 29th. They just need a little bit of wood, little bit of wood, little bit of love, little bit of love. That's all they need. Can I get one goddess? I'll even take 2. My goodness. Okay, I see you, Ocean. But what is going? Listen, don't get in your feelings now. Don't get in your feelings. We just didn't need 7 cards. That would have been the whole shebang. Fine. If y'all want to do 7 cards, let's do 7 cards. We'll make this the goddess reading. But now everybody in their feelings. Okay, well, let me see you come through. So if you're talking for everybody. The past. Devotion. Yeah, look at these colors too, y'all. Parvati and Nemesis. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you've been that one. See what I'm saying? You've been that one. You've been down since back in the day. You've been down. You've been down. Hey, Nike, what's up? You've been down. You've been down. So now you just gotta ride out. Like I said, I don't know how to put it. You've been down, so now you just gotta ride out. Okay? The past is where you learned. Where you cut your teeth, so to speak. Okay? But this past is not just this lifetime. We're talking about over all your lifetimes. You've been down. You've been down. Let me tell y'all something. Oh, shit. Here we go. What we're experiencing and witnessing right now on this planet is the completion of cycles within cycles. So a lot of the cycles that you're completing right now come from your past life. You're completing past life cycles, okay? Who you are in this lifetime is who you have always been. Trust this. I actually did a little project around this a few years ago. Who you incarnated as in this lifetime absolutely has something to do with who you've been in past lifetimes. It's not, you're not here playing a new role. It doesn't work like that. Okay? So who you are is who you are. In each lifetime, you gain experiences to level up who you are. If you can get the life you're living right now is literally just like a book in a series. It's not the whole story. This life, when you're born to when you die, that's not the whole story. It's not. So you come into this life, like I came into this life as a shaman, and a medicine woman. I've always been a magical person in every life. Every culture that I've incarnated into, I've been magical, I've been a shaman, I've been a medicine woman. That's just who I am. And with every life I gain experience, I get to practice my skills more and more and more and more until I get to this lifetime, which is the completion cycle of all of these lives. Like now the series is coming to an end. Okay? But I've got this whole, like all of these lifetimes of experience up under my belt as we bring the series to a close. All right? So it's not about this life. And what you're experiencing in this life has everything to do with what you've experienced in past lives. Okay? So there's a call to nurture yourself. There's a call to nurture yourself as you get ready to boldly step forward into what is next for you. Okay? So this is meant to be a time of healing and patience. Okay? Healing and patience. You've already won the war. You might be rethinking some battles that have taken place. It's okay. excuse me, just know that timing is perfect. Let me get one crystal energy, please. Let me get one. Yeah. Y'all just not gonna do one. Y'all just not gonna do one. That's fine. It's fine. There's a lot going on. A lot of shifts. Iolite is talking about vision of your third eye. There's something that you need to see, remember from your past, about who you are that's going to help you move forward here and now, okay? You got to know you're protected. But it's like as soon as you get this thing from your past, I don't know, something's going to pop. That's literally what, something's going to pop. And nobody's gonna be able to make you not pop your shit. I don't know how else to say it. These are the two that came out. Let's get these affirmations. Yeah, I don't know how else to tell you this. Like, no. What? Okay, they're saying it's not about a past life journey, it's about having a deeper awareness. A deeper awareness. A deeper awareness. A deeper awareness. The affirmation for Iolite is, with love, I choose to see reality. If Iolite has come to you today, your higher senses are about to become active. Your clairvoyant, psychic, and intuitive abilities are your birthright. At a certain time in everybody's life, a doorway opens where their development is most possible. For you, that time is now. Iolite also comes into people's lives to help in the realization and to herald the arrival of a vision you've held within you and worked towards for some time. If at this time you've begun a new venture or activated a different path or vision, Iolite is a good sign that your path is clear. Remember that although to have a goal is crucial to happiness, if one spends a lifetime desiring something, they may never be here for long enough to know if they have it. Affirmation: with love, I choose to see reality. With love, I choose to see reality. Black onyx. Master Crystal Deva Onikel. The affirmation is, I have all I need. I create my world and I am free. Something in the physical world is creating stress and strain. You may have become involved in something that is not your responsibility. You need to have a good look at yourself, your needs, and your physical surroundings. This is a time for strong decisions and action concerning your physical well-being and happiness. Decisions of the nature you must take are often best made in solitude, outside of the influence of others. Black onyx also presents where there is a need for grieving. I have all I need. I create my world and I am free. Yeah, I really feel that need for grieving part. I'm just going to sit here for just a moment and see. The need for grieving is essential as we leave behind both what was and what could have been, and move fearlessly towards what will be. Often we talk about releasing. Grief is a part of the release. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right, so let's use this deck because we're going to get into a little bit of the shadows here. And this deck does a good job of taking us back and forth. So we are aware that there's something that wants to be grieved. And we're aware that once we grieve this and fully release it from our system, that's it, it's done. That's it, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's gone. Yeah. Yeah, some of you may be feeling like things are literally just falling apart. That's okay. Let it fall apart. Let it fall apart. Let it fall apart. Some of you may be feeling like there is, yeah, somebody needs to ground. Like, so I can feel your energy. Somebody is, oh, I see. I see. Okay. 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 I don't know who needs to hear this. Okay. But regardless of how things look, everything is perfect. Everything is as it is, not because of you, but because of the collective choices that have been made by all of us. We had this message a few days ago. When we're co-creating, when we're manifesting, we're doing it with the universe. It's not one of us, or it's not like that. So you may feel very burdened right now. You may feel like, okay, I don't know what I could have done differently to make this turn out differently. You couldn't have done anything differently to have things turn out differently, okay? And I'm just going to tell you, this season, this year, a lot of us in this collective were guided to let go of a lot of people that used to hold important positions in our lives and in our spheres of influence. But over the course of the year, our intuition showed us that these people were not to be trustworthy. The signs had been there for years, but we had been ignoring them. But this year, 2024, our intuition would not let us ignore these warnings any longer. And so this year, we finally had to make the very, very challenging move of letting people go. People that we used to hold on to very, very closely. We've had to let them go. And learn that holding on to things that close, it can be what stops us. It can be what blocks us. Okay? And so if you're someone who's had to let a lot of things go, you gotta grieve it. Let it go and grieve it. Let it go and grieve it. Let it go and grieve it. Yeah. So I'm getting this relationship between a mature woman and an immature masculine energy, where both parties felt like they perhaps had invested something, and so they were holding on tightly. That 4 coins, they're holding on tightly to it. Like, no, this 4 is going to turn into 8. I know it. I know it. But there was something hidden that was never going to let this 4 turn into an 8. It was never going to happen. It was never going to happen. But this is the year you saw that. Give me something on the moon, please. The Fool and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's something about, give me something on this Knight of Cups, please. Knight of Cups, the King of Cups. Yeah. It's like this, the masculine energy was masking, was pretending to be something he wasn't. Okay? The Knight to the King is a natural progression, and that may have been what was anticipated with that 4 of coins, right? Like, no, I'm just going to hold on until things are going to get better, things are going to improve, things are going to look up. But then that Moon card, yeah. Give me something on death, please. Emperor, Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like it's a lot coming through, you guys. So for somebody, this relationship was never going to go because the masculine energy did not want to go where the feminine energy wanted to go. So there's always going to be a stalemate. For someone else, the masculine energy just simply did not love the feminine energy. The masculine energy loved what the feminine energy had to offer, but did not truly love the feminine energy. Okay, so take this how it resonates. There's a couple different scenarios coming through. High Priestess, Temperance, and the 4 of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, at the end of the day, your intuition told you, like, if you want to live the peaceful life you want, you know, because Temperance is that earth angel energy, all about that peace. 4 of Wands, like, you really trying to be out here celebrating and enjoying your life. It's not, this ain't it. It's not gonna happen here. There's a change that has to happen, and you made that change. But I believe this is what wants to be grieved. Yeah. Yeah. And it's wild, because in your letting go, you became the Empress. But but in your letting go, this Knight of Cups, who you thought, who was supposed to, let's just say, the Knight of Cups, who was pretending like they were going to become a King of Cups, literally went from being a Knight of Cups to a Knight of Swords. And in your leaving, and you're walking away, and you're letting it go, it ended their chance of becoming the Emperor. Like, they were only ever going to get to move through up from Knight to Emperor in relationship with you. Wow. And now you stepped away, and they're stopped at King of Swords, okay? That's where they stopped. But you know what? There's something here. That's what it is. It's glamour magic. That's what that is. The Knight of Cups used glamour magic to appear as a King of Cups, to a Queen of Pentacles. But it didn't work out. Why didn't it work out, Spirit? Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. It didn't work out because the real five of, five, five of wands, eight of wands, two of swords. Good Lord. It didn't work out because because something. It's the best. The real Slim Shady stood up. Look, y'all. I hate when people use magic like this. I'm a magician. I'm a wizard, to be honest. Yes, inner sorceress. Yes. When people use magic like this, it's a waste. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of talent. It's a waste. 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 Because all this type of stuff do is confuse the situation. Now, for a hot minute, as a Queen of Pentacles, you were confused by this knight because you thought they were a king. They used glamour magic to appear to be something they were not. And for a hot second, it worked. For a hot second, you were like, oh, I have a king. But then you quickly realized when you encountered a real king that what you were dealing with was not a king. Okay? You were like, oh, well, if that's a king, and that makes sense. If that's a king, then what I'm dealing with, no, couldn't be a king. No, okay. Now, for the Knight of Cups, who is pretending to be a King of Cups, okay, the jig is up. Yeah, this is so wild. Okay, here's the wild part. Check the moves. Collective, you are out here as a Queen of Pentacles, okay? To fool you, to fool you, a Knight of Swords approached you in the Knight of Cups energy, but did glamour magic to appear as a King of Cups. They understood, they had strategized and worked out that by linking up with you, they could level up. What their glamour magic projected is that they would level up as a King of Cups for you, but that was never the case. And it was never going to be the case because they were never a Knight of Cups. They were always a Knight of Swords. So when they did level up, they were always going to level up to King of Swords. Okay? I know, it is straight fucked up. But their goal was to become an emperor. But the only way any king becomes emperor is by going from the King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, transformation, death, tower, boom, the emperor. That's how that happens. You're not going from the king of any suit to the emperor without first mastering all the suits and then having the death rebirth that is required to become the emperor. That's just how that works. Okay? Can't nobody, yeah, just can't nobody. Those two swords. Can't nobody do that. So we're gonna call him the King of Swords because that's what he actually is right now. 29:19 on the time. Okay? So as of right now, yeah, 29 breaks down to 11. So this is giving reflective. This is giving reflective energy. I'm not going to use certain words, but I'm going to say that this relationship was reflecting something really important about you back to you. Okay? So listen carefully. Try to catch this because it's not straightforward. There's nothing straightforward about this. Okay? And that's okay. Because one, we know it's from the past life. Okay? We know it's time for you to see something clearly. All right? We know that you're protected. This is what we know. So I also feel like every time your intuition has tried to break this down for you before, you've kind of pulled away like, no, I don't, it's too much, that I can't, it's too much. or we gonna get it today. You're gonna get it today. Okay. I would say that you got bamboozled, but you didn't, because you came out on top. So you didn't get bamboozled. What I will say is that this masculine energy set out to bamboozle you, though. Like, intentionally from the jump, it was always their intention to trick you. It was never their intention to be straight with you. It was never their intention to be with you. I'm gonna be so blunt and call it like it is. It was never their intention to love you forever. That was never their intention. It was always their intention to use you for what they could get from you for as long as they possibly could. And they were willing to say and do anything to that end. Okay? In their mind, and their sick little twisted mind, they thought they could trick off of you and become an emperor. I say it's twisted and perverted because they were never willing to actually go through the transformation to become emperor themselves. So they were never going to be emperor. With or without this, it's not going to happen. They're not willing to do what it takes. It's weird, but they thought that your changes, it's almost like, let me see. I can feel it. I feel you. Where is that? I feel you. Mm-hmm. They're suffering losses right now. Yeah. And they're trying, it's them. It's them. They're trying to figure out what they could have done differently. They're trying to figure out what they could have done differently because they feel like they put a lot of time into this. And they did, no cap, they did, but they just put a lot of time into deceiving you. They put a lot of time into lying to you. So, it's like, okay, well, I want to see a return on my investment. This is the return on your investment. I mean that. That's what I was looking for. This is the return on your investment. When you spend 7, 8, 9 years lying to somebody, them finding out that you lied, that is the return on your investment. That's what it is. And if you want to know what you could have done differently, you could have told the truth. So this Hermit card is out here like, you're going to see this. And here's what it's Michael. Here's what Archangel Michael is really wanting you to get. Whoever you are, this person saw you as their ticket, their golden ticket to the top, which means they looked at you and could see that you were going to the top. Does that make sense? They could see it. You might not have been able to see it at the moment, or maybe you could, maybe you knew. Maybe you're like, yeah, I'm going to the top. Come on, let's go together. We can go together. Let's go together. But they never had any intention of actually sharing the load as you climb to the top. See what I'm saying? It was always going to be you carrying, their intention was for you to always be carrying all the burdens and all the weight as y'all move to the top. Page of Wands. Yeah, and they were just going to be like, tra la 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 la. They were just going to skip their way to the top. That's not how it worked, though. I knew it was there. I knew it was there. That was the plan. That was the plan. You carried all of our bags and all of the burdens, feminine energy. Well, I, the masculine energy, I will just, hop, skip, and jump my way over your back, and I'll make it to the top. I'll make it to the top first. I'm going to get there first. If it's between me and you, I'm going to pick me. I'm going to pick me and I'm going to get there first. And honestly, no cap, y'all are great. See, they came into this relationship with you always thinking about themselves, only choosing themselves. That's it. That's it. Real intentional, real methodical. Now they're at an absolute fucking loss. Because all their trickery, lies, and deceit is over. Because what you did was you got the reflective part of the relationship. You got like, oh, wait a minute. We're mirroring each other. Oh, wow. So they're thinking about themselves and putting themselves first. I should put myself first. And then you did. And you did. You're like, well, let me love me. Let me celebrate me. Let me think about me first. Yeah. And then I'll just walk away. You know, I'll just leave behind whatever isn't working out for me. Because that's what we're doing here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay. So I'm just going to let all of that go. I'm going to let everything go except for loving me. And I'm going to be my best partner. I'm going to help me get up this mountain. And that will be the end of that. See how that worked? That's what worked. Now that's not what they wanted. That's not what this King of Swords wanted. But you already up under there as the Empress. And that's how the story ends. See, the story ended. That's it. It's over. That's the end of the story. There's really nothing else to talk about. That's the end of the story right there. I mean, I guess if we had to keep talking, there. Wow. Okay. Okay. But you already knew. Because past life, you already knew. You already knew. You came in this life to get it, so you ain't got to worry about nothing. You chilling. You chilling. Shit, because you already know what time it is. It's over. Anything else you guys want to say to the wonderful, lovely collective? Just job well done. Stay grounded. Remember who you are. Absolutely remember everything that happened on your path to get to where you are. On the road to riches and diamond rings. Real niggas do real things. Yes. Yes, baby, you are on the path. You're on the road to actual fortunes and fame. And you a real one. So you lived through some real shit. People brought fake shit to your door. You made it real. You alchemized all this fake shit around here. A lot of fake shit out here. Look. You alchemized all this fake shit. Alchemized all this fake shit. And made it real. And now what's real is you the one. That's what's real. I'm going to leave this reading here. If you like the way I read, please comment, share, like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you won't miss any of my readings. Any information you want about me will be in the description box below, including links to my website. Listen, whoever you are, whenever you are, you're a real one. Never forget that. Trust your path, trust your process, and please trust your purpose. Ashe.